Hi guys, Jeep Girl 2 here. I just wanted to come here and give you an update from the hematologist oncologist that I saw for my leukemia yesterday. A lot of people have been asking, is it good? Is it good? First of all, this is all kind of complicated to talk about because it's even though it's my disease, it's still complicated for me to talk about. So if you want to know a little bit more about the stages of remission, there is a website that I will be more than happy to share with you. Maybe I'll put it over in the box or something. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. So, in order to understand where I'm at with my level of remission, you have to understand that there are 3 different levels of remission for my leukemia, which is chronic myelogenous leukemia, or CML. There's a hematologic remission, which is the first stage in remission, and that means you have a remission in your white cells. My white cells were like 195,000 or something like that, and they came down to normal levels within 3 months of me being on the drug Gleevec, which is the treatment for my leukemia. So I achieved hematologic remission within 3 months. And the second level of remission is going to be the cytogenetic remission, which I am still in as well. And the cytogenetic remission is the FISH test, which once you've achieved that, they don't really go back and look at that again because they want to keep getting more sensitive, which is the next level. But the cytogenetic remission is basically none of the PH chromosome or the Philadelphia chromosome that is in my cells that tells my transcripted 9 and 22 chromosomes to keep making white cells. Basically, there's none of that PH chromosome in there, which is a good thing. Okay, now the molecular level, I have achieved both the first two. Okay, I've got hematologic remission, I've got the cytogenetic remission. I've achieved some molecular remission, but not all of it, and let me explain. This is where it gets a little difficult. Now, the test for the molecular level of remission is called a PCR, and it is the most sensitive test for this leukemia, right? Or what they're using for me. And the reason I'm telling you this is so you try to understand a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry, blood. It's very difficult. It's very complicated. But I have not just sometimes people when they have this type of leukemia they have 1 transcript or they'll have 2 transcripts. But no, lucky me, I have 3 different transcripts going on inside these chromosomes and cells and stuff, okay? And there's a B2A2 transcript, all right? And that is down to 0.001. That's good. That's tenths, hundredths, thousandths, okay? That's been gone. That's has been gone for quite a while. And then the E1A2 transcript is also down to 0.001, which that's been down since last year. But the one that keeps sticking is the B3A2 transcript, and that went from 0.308 last November, and it went to 0.386 for this February, which is both of those are actually up from where it was, but then the other 2 transcripts are actually down and staying down. But this particular transcript, the B3A2 transcript, is ever so slightly creeping up. Now, he told me when he came in, he looked at me and he had just a, he just had that look. I knew it was, I was like, oh, before he even said anything, I was a little deflated. But anyways, that's, he says it's steady. He says it's holding steady at that 0.386. Okay, or 0.308 to 0.386. He says that's holding steady. There's basically no change. I asked if there was anything else that I needed to do. Do I need to change meds? Do I need to change amounts of the med that I'm currently on? Do we need to do anything, else? And he says no, just basically now stay the course, keep having once a year, still have the bone marrow biopsy. Lucky me. And I will definitely have that at MD Anderson because they use that wonderful milk of amnesia. Yep. I like it. But anyways, it's not good news and it's not bad news, right? It's just news. So I am staying the course. I'm continuing to take the medicine, and we'll retest again in 3 months and see where I'm at, and hopefully that will be down. I was worried about, those numbers creeping up, or even those numbers, not going down like they should. But he says, no, some people can still have a good long-term remission even though those numbers don't go down. Okay, the 0.386, I'm not even into a 1 log reduction there. All right, because 1 log means 0.0, 2 log means 0.00, 3 logs means 0.000. Okay, so I'm at like a 3 log reduction on the other 2 transcripts, but not this particular one. That's how deep level of remission that I'm in, but not 100% there. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm trying to make this make sense. But anyways, if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask me. I will try and answer your questions to the best of my ability, and I will even give you the website to that particular one that I think explains it to me well, of the different levels of remission. So that's it. And oh, you probably want to know my stuff about my blood counts, don't you? The CBC stuff? Okay. White cells were very good. They were within range. I'm very happy with that. Hematocrit and hemoglobin were both within range. One of them was in range by 0.2. It was like a little bit. Red blood cell count is actually holding at 3.88, which is actually a little bit low. For female, it's 4.2 to 5.4. So my red cell count is actually down a little bit, which may result in some fatigue. It may not. I don't know. But he says, no, it's just the drug. And I said, well, don't you think I need to worry about this part of it? And he says, no, it's the drug. That's why you're tired all the time. Okay. But anyways, there's your update. Like I said, questions, please don't hesitate to ask. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.